mostly if you ask about what private school is different than public school. So actually private school and public school are different, but there are a few differences that make a huge difference. So my the converting actually converting. So converting actually the ngare charo dipsina day UNA Teaching Academy day the LGA so academy mo anna day. So and so ask baby so I did this like difference and so conclude the review and share big. So first thing the extra. So my what I believe is like if you want extra, you must give extra. So life na very so extra to extra top much. So that's why karma academy na in at least 4 hours daily how Droba 1 hour more. The evening study evening study 2 hours, the night study 1 hour. So total of 4 hours. They sit about 3 hours long. So likewise, semi academy developed up to the extra. So my school na the public school na mainly it's like dynamic much. That will have to help the number of malak but in like private na the first thing is like private love the tourism my tourism so 아니 지금 special first pin song but most tiram teaching so like science na about na aje masum about 1 year now 1 like 30,000 am some 30 na 40 day 1 like so I'm teaching what the extra code this one the 50 60 to 0 so anyway the top this year scholarship top anyway like if they can't like score a minimum of percentage like 30% 더 고세버 통야 sign brother so they will have to like pay like us anyway so pin chong but first thing the special happen every day like time the job 더 the father happening because other activities na include better maybe bureau actually but focus the look the study tab na the hera hego say but so anyway the extra much the GD like what I saw different is like any extra love the aesthetical just much then have to know what is difference making is like first thing is any love extra love like two things that we are motivated first motivation the GD discipline the discipline of the consistency love discipline or diligence love the consistency diligence the discipline most so two things like motivation but this motivation they like we get like that special have a role special have to turn the long most the like class 12 me or class 10 so board exam is we get kind of motivated but any motivation they just for a few minutes because now motivation me have but private school idea so chalo motivation me but they will make you consistent with that study tab hera my house in warden so obviously punishment of them they really like I also believe like if you want to do great things motivational remember consistency knowledge dependent because motivation is what gets you started but consistency or discipline or diligence is what keeps you moving forward and what so likewise we normally say a drop of water makes an ocean so this one like there is a story of Aesop like he is like African servant remember but because of his brilliant idea and the way he talked like metaphorically so he was freed but because of his own brilliance he also got killed he died because of his own idea so quick story about like if you have heard like rabbit and the tortoise game so rabbit and they had a race rabbit obviously is going to win the like surety do what own like self-confident so correct BC day like race being idea and within but tortoise is like believing in the self-belief trust that's why he just kept moving forward so he never looked back he just kept on moving and moving forward that's why tortoise won the race but so that's why motivation is very important like motivation, I mean, like this consistency, sorry. Consistency, they like every day thing is consistent, like the day one, the day more. But still you show up the important, but they must show up there. Like, actually, like, daily if you read about 2 chapters, but still if you are like not feeling well, still you learn 1 chapter or 1 topic on a consistency learning. But it's not that you will be every day 100% sure you say remember them all. At least you show up, at least you give your effort. That is more important. Consistency level. So if you want to like do the difference between private school and you want to show your input, motivational depend because it's really dynamic. Every day I'm motivated in me almost. So motivation is like I will change and fit accordingly. Like school competition it wasn't actually motivating. If you look at the school system and public school, mainly private now actually is on here, but consistency level teacher give it a kite better than what. So public na the mamra kasi first day when you join the school class like board exam baby most of them will be very, very motivated. Most well, God, I seriously pissed along with them. But after like few months, you see them like they are getting distracted. You see them doing other things, activities which will not, give them the result that they want. It's a too much difference. So that's why only like competition the name Benny member, now the top Benny member, you compete with yourself. That's the best competition. You try to make the better version of you from yesterday version of you. That's more important because if you compete with yourself, you will grow. But if you compete with others, you will have, like self-doubt or self-esteem, like self-confidence and you're low because, you will always compare and you will always find something better in others and something less in others as well. But mostly you will find something better in others. That's why I say there's no comparison between the sun and the moon. They shine when the time comes. That's why, just compete with yourself. Just actually they like actually better to actually young if you are not, strong enough, mentally strong enough. But still bring that focus to yourself. Compete with yourself. That's the best thing you can do in this, class 12. Pero class 10, pero 8, board exam. So that's one thing. The TD sacrifice beyond another thing is private school. No. So I don't know about other schools. Mapasari school the extra class if the sacrifice of the we sacrifice events, national events like Shatrun Kushia machi sacrifice so Shatrun Kushia machi school nala day school nala ne Shatrun ge like start to bomb 그런 슬랑어다 아니 parts bomb 아니 tipo aqui cheio de carbon defeat. That's all. But Matiane gather baby mama like Captain the Siki say. That's all. They follow the Captain Kusiki tin anta prayers most pregnant. And anti so that's like sacrifice from what if you like sacrifice for what you want say what or what you want will become your sacrifice. Sacrifice to better become. This is very, very important sacrifice people. But if you can't sacrifice, life will not reward you. Like I said, if you want something, you must give something. That's all. Because, life, nothing is free actually. So whatever you are using, internet use bureau, it's like not for free minute. You are giving your money, your time, and you feel like you are getting it for free. You are giving your time the most valuable thing in the world, your time. So, like phone, phone most, Athena Pundi, Karmakate Pundi, So thankfully, the teacher teacher like 1 month outing top. So I teacher look teaching English teacher so that English group chitona so let's catch another. And sorry, English Kerala teacher. So actually the phone that's why we know what is real life without phone. So the Saturdays and the phone chitop they are no care for them and call bin top tiki line na de wood. Basangadi me iti ngachi room na so ngachi 11 12 mix bit devad so irrespective of trip so seminati put am de ngachi that flat be room china me so any sacrifice the phone jimi the extra then extra in the environment la competitive devad like environment la nalu karapi sa happe devad ngachi al hakko no moment so anime chiri environment was competitive and we also like got this feelings to study the carbon time the mapple method free then again atara ani ve pesharin laptele achille juru like principal sir himself will be waiting for you may stick the bar late so me ani ve carbon the chiri like at the end whatever you do is with you only so if you are really want to make it out you can make it out man if you are like carbon jo the other academy got it juru but if you are not serious enough you won't make it ngache school na de like you will repeater sharis academy repeater also na de what that's why I'm saying like academy na choice it doesn't make them like guarantee them that they will succeed the public na beru besu but you need the right way right technique so share so and this sharing then I will share in our video so subscribe to like not only the if you watch this video till now, it just means that you are serious now with your studies. And I will share all the guidance that I can provide. So subscribe to get the notification of it. And if you can share to one of your friends that you are a best friend of mine, and the guidance we need to share with us at least help your chance. My main intention is subscribe to the charity choice, but just one friend. Share with them. Tale private school na difference di amsira tho like mean extra input me extra input. Tale kungi di compromise tera mi wate chidi like ngache na special hap ko lao chil hapra lap ko chap chap lalu kutuna andi sewa so andi se the blanket chi ba me se ba be so ngache room sus sewa like doubt room salon what so doubt explain me benige so anana chuve khorchil hap tong pesan 이도 잡을 때보다 안한테 데라데오 그래서 많이 지디 라우티 같이 라스나로 셀버스 해마 합성과 like September this tel analyze 같이 self statistics 고정 저 랭게 라우디오 진 악스페 아니라 so that's why 지리 compromise 말도 statistics 아직 two things about we plan most the plan and the emotion like that is like some very motivation and consistency similar to that one I plan the we are expert in planning but we are not good in executing it that's why we fear that I am statistics left here like with regard to private school the majority of you like 90% of you will not make it I'm can pretty much guarantee because that give world no resources are available everywhere. We can get it from very easily. Resources to the private school na kare bini lab chi rogil himal lab chame this will lab jung what the what makes difference what you how you execute it, how you absorb it. The knowing is not enough. Applying is more important. Say Bruce Lee love me what much. So that's why importantly like execute the lalu so at serious I book tiba notebook na kara didi yung point lamin so serious meaning this is the same shong the same sure like if it's not in a paper it's just a paper slam name because ngati one time extempore speech team so that time I tell ramba to say koi love the like sera autism fever tisha tama same jeng silab the no idea chemistry lab the last no like simple species for 2 minutes, 1 minute and quotation chevered. Chinan quotation the same moment. And the quotation did that to some and a shaft like everybody got a blank page more. Everybody of us got a blank page. A story that we are writing, a wall they are climbing. You can carry the past on your shoulder, or you can start over Silam what NFK music start over on. And it's same amount the 1 minute optional race was till after another 1 minute, I introduce myself to my question there. Who is the most important person in your life today? First, teachers, parents love you. Second, teachers love you. The friends love you. So maybe teachers them they own like extempore space or second to so that's why I'm saying like, important is you write it down too. Write it down, tell them, and make it, paste it somewhere it's very visible. So you can remind yourself that motivation is important, and important is like you have to have a consistent behavior to show up every single day. So the extra day like every single show up day. The right way to study thing like is also be to share subscribe like notify notification to until private school down public school difference the social difference thing I am still then if you have other questions still leave it in the comment section. I'll answer everything and knowledge like answer I'm not go in large explanation video home knowledge okay I'm